Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Hey, gatekeepers, let me pre-warn y'all. Now, I done been drinking some ginger ale, so if I mess around here and belch, a little lady belch, don't nobody get excited, but I can't help it because I was drinking that pop. I wasn't thinking straight when I did that, so I'm going to pre-apologize in case nature should decide to embarrass me while I'm live because I'm a lady. I don't be doing stuff like that. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Thank you so much for joining me here on this over here on the So What You Think channel for the daily recap of Beyond the Gates. I also want to remind you guys that I want to know what you think, and so that being the case, please feel free to make sure that you comment down in the comment section so that I do know what you're thinking, because I do want to know what you're thinking. Okay. That's how you become an official gatekeeper. You know, I'm gonna give you a little fanfare. Dun, 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 you know, treat you like royalty for your first time. Then after that, you family. We ain't got no more special for you after that because you're just family. You're just regular people after that. Okay. We call ourselves the gatekeepers over here because we feel like it is our official job to know every single little bitty tiny morsel that's going on beyond the gates. We do. We are all nosy and committed to it. Okay? We are committed to it. Hey, Jabez. Oh, that's right. Hey, Jabez. We haven't seen you in a long time. Yes, because I was like, it's a Jabez. It's good to see you over here again. We missed you. Okay, listen. All of y'all like to gossip about these doggone Duprees just like me. I know you do. Don't try to act like I'm the only one, because I ain't the only one that likes to get my gossip on, okay? And then after that, you know, we like to get serious and look into the deeper parts of what's going on beyond the gates. Sidebar. To anyone that is copying everything that's going on over here, that'll be the next part that you need to add now. You need to add, you need to go on and add digging deeper. You know, you can pick a different name, but you know, you need to dig deeper. I swear I ain't gonna mention it no more, but it tickles me. It really does. So I'm gonna just have to hush. Child. Ooh, you know you somebody when you want to be imitated. And copied to death. Child. Just copying and pasting. But anyway, listen. After we share a few laughs, we like to get serious and dig into the storylines and the characters that are on this show, because we can learn things from these characters and learn things about ourselves. Can't we though? And can? Because y'all always asking me, why are you always rooting for Les? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. I have to think about what that means for me. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all be out here windmilling for your favorite people too. So, you know, you better think about why you be liking them too, because all these folks got issues. Leslie's is just a parent. Maybe that's why I like her, because she's out front with her foolishness. She don't hide the fact that she is what she is, which is doggone crazy. Hey, Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you not become a subscriber, you still hiding in the bushes, child, come on out the bushes and go on and follow the channel. Huh? Even if you're another content creator, go on and follow the channel. Go on and follow the channel. I follow my girl Shay Renee. My girl Shay Renee follow me. I subscribe to her channel. She might be gonna subscribe to this one. If she ain't, she will, because I know that's how we do. And if she don't, I don't care. But because that's my girl through thick and thin. Y'all get over there and listen to Shay Renee online channel, because she be over there reviewing everything. I can't review no more but this show. This takes everything I got out of me to do this. But Shay Renee, she over there, she's covering brothers. She's covering what else does she cover? She cover Love and Marriage Huntsville, even though I know a lot of people don't want to, but she covering it. So go over there and watch it. Okay? And I love when her and her husband review that show together. That's good. I don't know none of these. I don't watch none of these shows that she reviewed. But if my girl is on, because I missed the one this morning, I was sleeping. But go over there and support her channel, because I ain't like that. It ain't like that over here. Okay. We are very serious about our like button over here. We are so serious that we have assigned an officer of the like button to make sure that you all are hitting that like button. So please avoid any troubles and ticket writings and causing the program to come to a halt, because she holds the power. Miss Belinda Hill holds the power. She don't know how she got the power. She looked up one day, she had the power. Belinda, I know you like, how I get a job. I told you, you'll mess around and get a job over here, didn't even mean to get one. Okay. But listen, she holds the power to bring this thing to a screeching halt until y'all get them likes up. And I don't want to be over here singing the song. You know, I got to sing the song the other day and got in my feelings. Y'all don't want it. You don't want it. So you better go on and do what you're supposed to do and hit the like button, or else you're going to look up in the rearview mirror.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
Belinda pulling all of us over to the side, making sure that we get the like button and get to hitting it. Matter of fact, let me hit it on my other device. Now we got 23 likes. I have done my job. Ms. Belinda, don't pull me over, because I hit it on my other device. I sure did. We have some wonderful. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. At the end of the show, when it ends, it ain't over for y'all. Even in the replay game, we got people over there watching y'all too now, to remind you to do your job. We got Miss Elaine, leader of the replay game.
It's Miss Elaine, head of the replay game, because you're going to like, comment, and subscribe.
Be a gatekeeper or else. And you don't want that or else. We ain't gonna do nothing, but I'm just saying. Miss Belinda Hill said, and you know I take my job seriously. She do not play about that like button, baby. I will be over here reading. I see her name popping up and going, hold it. She don't play. So go on and hit the like button now so we can keep on having fun, because today was a good episode. It was stuff going on. Real talk. Girl, you know, every time I see something going on with Bill and Danny, I got to be like, ooh, I be over here going, ooh. I know real talk over there having a fit. Get your hands off him. Like that little boy said in the movie, take your hands off my daddy, tramp. Get away from my daddy, tramp. Is that how she feel? I know, right? But it's all in fun now. So don't be thinking it's like that when it's not. It's not. We have some wonderful mods over here. Take your time and say hello to them. And listen, I've been missing my Tony Lynn, because I think we come on too late in the evening for him. And I don't like that, because I remember when he was missing before and his computer was out and he got another computer so he could get over here and keep up with us. So I don't like that he ain't able to hang with us. But so I promise that as soon as this brunch is done in October, I'm back to trying to do at least half of these in the daytime, earlier in the day, because that's when he can hang with us. And because I ain't trying to lose my Tony Lynn now. But say hello to Tony Lynn and the mods. All right, you guys. Hey, y'all. Okay. Now, what else do we have now? Oh, if you feel like it, you can send a super sticker or a super chat. No, I did not put up a goal today, KB Mama. I do it tomorrow. I'm being hard-headed. I did not. But if you want to send a super sticker or a super chat, please do so. But child, more importantly, get in the membership. Because we about to do some things in the membership. And in fact, the people who are in the membership now are the ones that's going to shape what you get in the membership. So you better get in there so you can do a little voting and talking about what you want as a member. Because these people are about to make the decisions. They about, as members, they just going to hold the right. Don't you want to do the membership strut? Don't you want to be able to do the membership slide when we get it? Because that's what I'm going to play the music by itself. At one point, ain't nobody allowed to dance and enjoy it, but the members want to hit it, okay? Y'all better come on, because we already done filled our 30 for 30, but that don't mean that we don't that you can't get a membership. Get on in now. Get on in. Get on in. Because I might change my mind and say for those who because they gave it was till the 12th of September. So maybe for those from now to the 12th, I will also include you in the video. Because when I get time, I'm gonna upgrade that video. Where y'all maybe I can't tell y'all. I just have to wait and let y'all see what it's gonna be. Okay, it'll take time to be doing this stuff. Other folks gonna find out, baby, doing all them graphics ain't easy. It ain't easy. Takes up a lot of time. Hey, Dorsey. All right, so don't forget that we got the membership going, and then we're gonna get into this review.
What's the password?
Gatekeepers.
All right, slide through.
Welcome to Membership Island.
And whatever happens in the membership stays in the membership. So, shh, tell them, Richard.
Let me in here.
Let me in here. What's the password? Gatekeepers. All right, slide through. I love that part. What's the password? Gatekeepers. All right, slide through. I be loving it. All right, let me look and see who's down here in this chat section chatting it up. Let me see which one of my superstars is down here typing so we can get into the review.
Who's that typing in the comments?
I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. First of all, KB Mommy says, hey y'all, Miss Jen, Mod Squad, at Tony Lynn, Officer Belinda Hill, and Gatekeeper family. Linda Bias, hey my Mod Squad sister, at Below DD, my Mod Squad sister, at Destiny H, my Mod Squad sister. Y'all better not be forgetting about Elaine T. Leader of the replay gang. She's Miss Elaine, leader of the replay gang. She's on the crew. Hey there to those buried in the bushes, waiting in the weeds and turning in for the trees, even hiding in the hedges. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, Miss Linda Bias Barnett, another one of our mods, is down in the comments section, and she says hello to everyone. She's also remembered to put the hashtag down for us, the BTG Gatekeepers, BTG Unlocked. Can't get these people our names. Miss Belinda Hills says hello. Wait, she must. Okay, let me get her first hello. Hello, Miss Jen, Tony Land, Gatekeepers and Mod Squad. Happy hump day. Of course, I hit the like button on the way in. All righty. Elaine T says, hey, Gatekeepers. And she also left her hashtag down there. That's Miss Elaine, leader of the replay game. So later on, hit the like button. Linda says, I was blessed yesterday to be happily married for 27 years. That's saying something, since I wasn't sure I liked my husband that much when we met. He turned out to be a great husband and father. He sure did. She got herself a good man, Savannah. She got a good man, Savannah. Loves her, calls her his little chocolate drop, and loves her baby like that's his baby. Okay? And so, beautiful little family they are. But you pick the right man, because I might will let you pick a little man for me, girl, because I'm looking too. Looking for love and all around places. Wait, that might not be the right one. Well, maybe I've been looking in the wrong places, girl. Belinda says, "Happy anniversary, Abba Father God. Cover both of you continuously for many more happy, healthy years." Mr. Raven Maniac, Elaine T also said happy anniversary. Mr. Raven Maniac says, "Hello, my fellow gatekeepers. Miss Jen, KB Mommy." Let me read this the right way. "Hello, my fellow gatekeepers. Miss Jen, KB Mommy, and all the members of the Mod Squad. I'm over here in the gallery patiently and poignantly pondering the events, waiting for y'all to spill the tea. All right, then." Oh, I had to put a little sauce on it. Redhead Cat is in the house and says, "Hello, everyone." Indigo Blue says, "Hello, chat." Hey, Indigo. Myrtle Tinzer, one of our members as well, says, "Hello, hello, gatekeepers." Bobby Wobby's in the house, says, "Hello, everyone," at Mods, KB Mommy, and Linda and Below. Terry Anthony's in the house. Hey, Terry Anthony, he dropped the hashtag for us. And Frank G. Life is in the house. Hey, Miss G and Gatekeepers Mod, I hit the like button, chat. She trying to let y'all know. And Jabez is in the house. Jabez Leslie says, "Hey, gatekeepers, I missed y'all. We missed you too." Okay. One of our early people over here, Jabez is. Real Talk is in the house, says, "Good night, my people. It's the middle of the week. Only 2 more days till the weekend." Stephen Hoskins is also in the house. Hey, Stephen, you know Stephen will be with us, and then he got to go to bed. He ain't got time being here messing with us, playing with us all day. He ain't got time. Ain't got time. Got to get up and get to work. Got to get to work. All right. Linda Bain is also in the house. One of our members says, "I made it tonight. I'm having a hard time figuring out when it's on in Prince Edward Island. I hit the like button on the way in." Make sure you've hit the notification bell, Linda Bain, so they can let you know when we're live as well. I tried to put it up earlier, but sometimes I don't know what time I'll be able to go early. But at least if I put the notification up early, it's there. You can check and hit, and then send a thing for it to remind you that this is going live. If that's making any sense, but just make sure your notification bell is set to all. Like you want to get all of them, not customized, but the one at the top is the one you want. Karen J is in the house. Hey, Karen J. And Doris C is in the house. Hey, Doris C, also one of our members. Am I missing anybody before we get into this thing? Scrolling. Hopefully I have not missed anyone. Okay, I think that's it. All right, you guys, so it's time for us to unlock these gates and find out what is going on back here. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Child, down to the sound effects, let me tell you. Okay, Linda. Ooh, child, folks. All right. So today's episode, get back up into these pictures. This was the 120th episode of Beyond the Gates. I'm sorry, 121st episode of Beyond the Gates. Let me move this comment. Hold on. This is the 124th episode of Beyond the Gates, which was written by Michelle Valjean, Robert Guza Jr., Teresa Zimmerman, Lynn Martin, and directed by our friend to the channel, Fido Xavier, whom we'll be doing an interview with soon. We'll let you guys know when we have confirmed a date. All right, so in this episode, there was a couple shots in here I really liked. I hope I remember what they are when I see them here. This is why I wish I could use some video clips. Oh, how I wish I could use video clips. But baby, the one time I got a clip, they was like, "If you don't take that down," I was like, "Doggone, why y'all gotta do me like that?" I'm gonna figure out how to get to use video clips. And baby, once we graduate to the video clips, it's on and popping. But all right, let me move this up so that I can see a little better. Now, Danny is near falling apart, and her sister Nicole is there to try to calm her down a little bit. But all she can think about is her baby. She feels like she should be out and doing more for trying to find Chelsea, and just sitting there. This feels like she's just sitting around, right? So Nicole has to remind her. Y'all forgive me for this out of focus picture, okay? But Nicole has to remind her that It's going to be okay. Chelsea's going to find her way out, or she's going to hang in there until we get to her. But don't worry yourself. You're doing the right thing. Let the police do the work, because otherwise you just be out here ripping and running. I like this dress she got on today too. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Now back at the kidnapping spot, right? This crazy fool is climbing all over Chelsea like she a tree. They get to fighting and tussling and carrying on and pulling hair and whatnot. I was like, oh my goodness. Although they look like they about to halfway bust out laughing. I need y'all to commit to this section, because I don't feel scared for nobody. I don't really feel nervous for you, Chelsea. Like don't need some more desperation. And, and I don't. Okay, so look. I'm not saying this girl not no good actress. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, I don't really feel she committed to the role. Like, she ain't looking crazy enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to be convincing as a kidnapper. Like, you just seem like a nice lady walking around in your church Sunday dress and shoes and thing. Got on your Monica shoes today. I'm not convinced. Like, this is who you remind me of, Monica, a little bit with a long ponytail thing. I mean, I ain't really scared of you, man. I ain't really scared of you. We need to be scared of the next person to show up scary. If we supposed to be scared, please let us be scared. Because I'm telling y'all something. That man yesterday, Buster, whatever his name was, that the Duprees sat down with, now I was scared of him. Hey, Bilo DD, now I was scared of him. Now, if he turned crazy, I'm about to tell y'all we would all be nervous and be trembling. Yeah, because Buster, I forgot the man's name, but he's going to be Buster to me. Buster looks scary. Buster looks scary. And so I need for them to bring somebody here look a little bit more convincing. But anyway, this girl done got up climbing on this girl, fighting and carrying on. And then Chelsea got up and went in her hidden dragon, crouching lion, hidden dragon pose. Like, she was like, girl, I wish you would. I got tickled. I was like, girl, is you really trying to? I mean, look at her. This is what she went full-fledged into. She was not playing. She was not playing. Okay? She was ready to fight. For real. She was like, my daddy taught me some moves. He put me in them classes, and I'm about to whoop you down. And then she pushed on the floor. I was like, all right, that's how you do it then. Push her on the floor. And it was so easy to push her over, because y'all know this baby don't weigh but 98 pounds, so with a little bit of thing. But baby Miss Couple looked scared after she pushed her down on that floor, like, oh. But Chelsea, you should have kept going, girl. You should have kept going. I done told you, you're going to have to fight better than this. Now, Bill catches up Martin on what they know so far. And Vernon is sure that they're going to find Chelsea. And poor Bill looks like he's trying hard to hold it together. I mean, he really looked like he just wanted to cry or something. Like, he's trying his best to hold it together with his big old self in this blue suit, looking all delectably delicious. Yeah, I mean, he do. Now, Kat done took her tail over to the casino to approach Joey. There's one thing about Kat. Kat gonna march her rich tail somewhere where she ain't supposed to be, acting like she, I'm rich. I can be in here if I want to. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, in her little Mary Janes. Excuse me, sir. I'm here to ask you to break the law in order that I may be able to find my cousin. Can you help me with that? Girl, you don't even know what you done marched into. She's like, my cousin in trouble, and you have the resources that I need in order to help her. He was like, tell me more. Joey here trying to count his money in this lockbox. Well, and you here interrupting this gangster. Girl, you don't even know where you at. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You better learn how to know where you at first. Now, Haley's still over there to the Duprees, and she walks over to Daddy and tells her not to worry. Chelsea is a fighter. And Danny, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Was it me or was Danny trying to ignore her like she was a gnat and flying through the room? Like, Sissy, we don't even hear or see her. Sissy, ignore her because they just kept right on talking. She said, "Excuse me, I just wanted to tell you, you don't have to really worry about uh um hey, Shasi 63, you ain't really got to worry about your daughter because she is really strong." How do you know what somebody is? You know, hey, you got to take me being up in here. You should have had your tail at home. You should have stayed over there with the tack and purple. And then you leave that girl in your house. Ain't that gal still over there at your house? Huh? Hmm? You need to get back to the house, Haley. But anyway, she wants to encourage her that Chelsea is a fighter. And Daddy went and made her an excuse to walk off. And she was like, "You want to come with me, Sissy?" And she was like, "No, I think I'm going to stay over here." So after she decides to stay over there, her and Haley get to talking, right? And Nicole hit her with the, "How are you doing, Haley? I heard all about that uh, had almost lost Invisalign, that you lost Invisalign, girl." And she's like, "Yeah." She said, "I'm trying my best to take care of Bill." She says, "No, I'm not talking about Bill. I'm asking how you are. And I'm saying that you need to take care of yourself." And baby, when she said that, Haley just jumped in her arms like she was a 2-year-old that had just received candy and she was sleeping for a nap. Just jump, "Hey, Lulu," just jump right up there in her arm. And Naomi walked in right in time to see this mess. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's my response to that. Mm-mm. You should have went over there and told her, "Get your hands off my auntie with your fake pregnancy having tail." Because that's what I would have. It's time for you to spill tea. Hey, Veronica, it's time for you to spill the tea. Naomi, I don't care if we having the prices, girl. I told you yesterday, get the talking and confessing and telling. Spill some tea. But anyway, Nicole looked at that. Not Nicole. Naomi looked at that and she walked on over there and she told Dr. Nicole that she was going to leave and go to the station to where Jacob was. And on her way out the door, she stops and she talks to Bill and Martin and Smitty, and they update her on the what they know so far about the Mrs. Couple. I like this outfit Naomi's wearing. Naomi sharp. Naomi was like, "Put me in the game, man. Y'all ain't about to be the only one sharp up in here." And ain't. So they update her on what they know about Mrs. Couple and Craig. And then that's when Bill found out that his daughter had been dating a couple. He was like, "Chelsea dated a couple?" I was like, "See, this why you should never, get caught up and stuff, because people get all in. They already in your inbox, girl. Now your dad out here finding out all your freaking Friday secrets." Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because her daddy was like, "Wait, what?" And they said she got a girlfriend too. And then as they said that, Dr. Montgomery was on her way down the stairs. So he already know, peekaboo, it's you, girl. He already know it's you, girl. So Bill is like, "Man, I've really been out of the loop." You have, Bill. You really have. You really have. Now, Kat is asking Joey for help. Let me find this. Kat is asking Joey for help. And he's denying owning such a service. He was like, "Girl, you don't," because she in here running her mouth about stuff. Girl, you just busting the door telling her gangster's business. That's how we know you don't know nothing about the hood. You don't come talking no gangster about what a gangster be doing about his gangster business, girl. That's how you inexperienced, child. So he's denying owning the service, and she's asking about, and he tells her, "I can't help you." But he listens to her. He said, "But I'm listening." She gives him the name and the dates of Allison. And then she begs him to just look into it and give her the information he may have on her. And she says, I'm willing to pay you money." He was like, "Girl, look around. Do I look like I need some money? You standing in the casino. I ain't got nothing but money. I'm swimming in money. Don't need no money but raw. You may have something else that I want, though. You can pay me back with." And she's like, "What's that?" And he said, "Your brother, Martin. Tell your brother, Martin, to come and see me. And I mean right now, not later. Or you can just wait on your little search warrant, on your search warrant that you need." And all I could think was, poor Martin just got out of bed with this devil, and now he got to get right back in there. Poor Martin. This is why you can't let people do you favors of a certain type. It ain't worth it. You can't don't trade places with what I've been through. I know how it feels, Miss City, to have to beat at you. You don't want to trade places with what I've been through. You don't want to trade places. But you about to go right back where you came back from, Martin. But again, for a good reason. Y'all like breaking laws for a good reason. Then it be all right. Okay, now Chelsea trying to convince Allison to turn things back, and girl, look, it ain't too late for you to just stop all this foolishness and this stuff that you're doing, girl. Like we could turn it on back, like if you just stop now. She's like, no, I can't. Then she starts showing her some text messages like, look at what you wrote to me. What you said was, oh, Allison, you're the only person in the world that I want, that I love, I think about 24 hours a day. Oh my God. Girl, what am I gonna do without you, girl? Oh my God. Oh my God, there's nobody like you. Oh my God. And Chelsea was like, when I write that? She's like, well, that ain't what you wrote, but that's what you meant. So that's what I saw. Girl, girl, girl. So then Chelsea gonna say to her, look, where your people at? She asked her, where's her handlers? Like, girl, where your handlers at? Where your peoples? Where your peoples that know you a little cuckoo for the Cocoa Puff, that know you be off kilter? Because I think you need your meds or something, girl, because something ain't right here. Where your people? So we can get in touch with them and let them know you having a episode, girl. And she was like, I'm not having no episode. I ain't got no people, girl. But anyway, she not scary. This girl not scary. Girl, I don't think you're going to harm nobody. And I don't want to harm this actress because I'm not saying she's not a good actress. I'm just saying you could have played a friend or something like real good. But you're not scary. You're not scared. It's a no for me. But anyway, Allison not backing off. Allison like, you're going to love. You know how she take that breath. My. Uh-huh. She said she ain't going nowhere, Chelsea. Y'all are a done deal in her head. You are together forever. Now, Danny and Bill was sitting over there having themselves a little chat, talking real close and everything. Just letting the scary time bring them close. I hope y'all paying attention. I do. But Dr. Montgomery came over there. This is a cute outfit, Dr. Montgomery. Girl, I like that skirt. But she came over there and she approaches them to apologize. For a minute, I was like, girl, you in on this mess? But she said, I want to apologize. I wish I had done more because I could see that Allison was cray-cray. And I tried to tell Chelsea to leave this crazy girl alone. I tried. But she didn't want to listen. And Bill said, she said, because she told me she can handle it. And so I trusted it. Okay, maybe she can handle it. But I don't know who y'all think can handle crazy, folks. Crazy is crazy, Jay. Mm-hmm. But Bill said, yet I am the last person to know that you and my daughter are a thing. And she's like, well, she was going to tell you tonight. And he was like, well, that's good. So he said, well, I can see that when she gets home, we have a lot to talk about. And that's good. They should, because Chelsea does need a sit down, Bill. She grown, but she do some very dumb, unsafe things. And I hope she get her tail somewhere and sit down. Now, Martin is worried about Chelsea, and Smitty is offering support and reminding him how smart Chelsea is and how organized she is about everything. That she, she'll get out of this because she's gonna figure it out. Y'all got Coco Chanel pillows? Is that what I'm saying? Is them Coco Chanel pillows on their couch? Do y'all got Coco Chanel pillows? Or is that look like 2 C's backwards to me? Or is them Temu pillows? I can't tell. They could be from Shein. We could all get that then, if that's what it is. But anyway, he's reminding him that she has the ability to get out of this. And she probably does. She's a smart girl. So Kat ends up showing up, and she came to let him know that Joy, the hacksaw, want to talk to him. And he's like, talk to me? She's like, yeah. He let out a long sigh. She was like, yeah, he want to talk to you. Martin was like, oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Child, just when you thought you was out. This girl done put you back in there. Hey, Rose Noble. Now, Rose, I think you knew. I don't think you've commented down here before. Let us know. But yeah, I just Thanks a lot, Kat. Where is Tomas to calm you down? You're going over there to the casino to see a gangster by yourself. Girl, you don't even know. You don't even know. No better than that. But anyway, Martin sighed as he should sigh because his cousin then got him in some mess. And Naomi went to the job and she's talking to Jacob. And he said that he hopes that Joey will turn over the information that he has that they need. And that Jacob don't care this time, he said. He said he don't care this time how they get the information. See, this time, like his daddy told him, son, keep living and you'll find out that there are things that you will look the other way about when it affects you and yours. And so I guess Deputy Do Good don't need to do so good this time. And even Naomi was surprised at that. She was like, what, my little do good husband, by the book husband is willing to bend to help? He said, and if cutting a deal with Joy is what we got to do, then that's what we gonna do. Let's pause for a second so we can welcome in Rose Noble down to the comment section. I know you guys have been saying hello, but
Hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough! Be seated.
Okay, welcome in. You are now officially a gatekeeper, Rose. And keep coming back. We appreciate you guys commenting. All right. So Naomi was surprised herself that her husband was willing to do this. So was I. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. But, Jacob be trying to do the right thing. He does. Excuse me. Now, Kat want to know why Joey want to talk to him. Now you want to ask questions, little girl. Little nosy child. Now you want to ask questions after you done went in there and stirred up trouble. So she's like, why Joey want to talk to you though? And he said, well, he owns a casino and he employs a lot of people in my district. So, that's probably what it is. So he lied. Because I wouldn't tell Kat nothing either. So Kat is just grateful that he's going to go meet with Joey, right? And so Smitty is not happy about it. But that's his cousin. So Martin got to go. And that's what he does. He gets on up and he goes on over there to meet him. But Smitty is worried. And you should be, Smitty. You should be. Back at the kidnapping house, Allison can't take a no for an answer. She thinks that she doing what she doing because of Dr. Montgomery. Dr. Montgomery is the reason why you acting the way you acting. And if I hadn't rejected you, you would have never found her. So it's really my fault you in love now. Hey, Peach Fuzz. It's really my fault you in love now. This is all on me. I don't know if that's on you, girl, but I do know what's on you, and this kidnapping. I know what else is on you is a little bit of crazy. Yes, ma'am. You are. Well, she said that she won't make that mistake again because you're gonna love. She said, you're gonna love me. You gonna love me. I couldn't, somebody trying to force somebody to like or love you. My mantra is if you don't like me, I don't like you 3 times. It may hurt my feelings, but if you don't like me, I don't want to like you no more. I don't want you no more. Good. You have to let it go. People, let them go. Now, Anita was on the phone talking to one of the articulates. And who was she talking to? Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I guess she saw it on the news or something. But yeah, she's talking to Tracy because y'all know I'm very suspect of Tracy. And I think that's why they keep got you talking to a girl, because it's going to turn out that she's going to, I almost said something I don't think I can say, which is ab you in the back, She going to betray you, girl. She going to betray you. But Tracy on the phone, my girl, what's going on, girl? She's like, girl, they done got my grandchild. And we don't worry about it. We're going to get her back, though. I can feel it in my soul. I know as sure as I'm standing here, Chelsea will return home. And I hope she's right. This baby need to come home, and I need her to come home unharmed. Or need to come back with no problems and issues and things. But at either rate, while she on the phone, when she got off the phone, the doorbell rings, and it's Leslie, old crazy tail. She opened up that door and saw Leslie. She was like, oh, girl, what do you want? And Leslie was like, whoa, girl, Leslie has a way of just floating through the room. She just floated right past her and walked right on up in there with this tacky plant. Girl. Leslie told me I brought a sympathy plant. No, girl, you bought a cactus up and through. And an ugly cactus at that. Thorns included. With a leopard bow on it. Child, don't nobody want it. Do you see anything up in this mansion that matched this plant, ma'am? Do you see any leopard print up in her? We are classy at the Duprees house, ma'am. Classy. She bringing us no stuff like that. Be bringing us no stuff like this up in here. This don't even match the decor. She gonna tell the maid to throw it out just as soon as you out the door. Soon as you out the door. But this lady said, she walked up and she said, I got a sympathy plant. And Anita was like, now what now? She said, it's a sympathy plant. She's like, now what now? You right, Doris. That plant can be compared to her. And she's like, it's a pretty, but it's got thorns. Be careful. Ooh. Leslie Timon just be terrible. Just be terrible. That's a little bit of chair sitting down at the bottom of them stairs. Who booty fit in that? Allison's. That chair can't hold a doll up properly. I know I can't put my big tail on that chair. If I go toward that chair, they'll be like, don't sit there. I'll be like, why? It's a chair, ain't it? That must just be for putting your purse on when you get to the bottom of the stairs. Huh? That's what it's got to be. It's got to be a purse chair. It's got to be a purse. Because that chair ain't big enough to put nobody boom boom on. Can't nobody boom boom fit on that. Leslie boom boom won't even fit on that. And I know Anita boom boom because Anita ain't fat, but Anita boom boom ain't made for that neither. That's not a boom boom friendly chair. Not in a black household. But anyway, this woman went to blabbering as soon as she walked in the door. Didn't even know Chelsea's name. I came about, what is her name? I'm here because I'm concerned. What's her name? What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? Is her name? Yeah, Chelsea. I'm here to talk about Chelsea. I'm so sorry to hear that she's missing. And was. So then Vernon came over there and he was like, girl, what do you want? Don't worry, baby, I got this. What do you want? And she said, well, I came in here, I'm in here to bring my sympathy. I heard about it. That's what I'm here for. And he was like, you can get ready to go. You can get ready to go. You can go, girl. But before that could happen, Bill came over there and he said, I thought I heard your voice. And baby, this one, Leslie went off the rails. Leslie, for which we're going to talk about this later now, but Leslie went off the rails. He came over there talking about you need to leave. And she was like, you say Satan's name and here he comes. Girl. Bill walked up there and she was like, excuse me? Now what now? I mean, her timing just off. And don't care. And she don't care that her timing be off. So Leslie, Anita asked her, have you forgot if she's forgotten how, no. Leslie asked Anita, have you forgotten how I've been treated? What happened to me? What your Esquire son-in-law did to me? And Anita said, to use our family crisis is just terrible. What are you thinking? And Leslie says, I understand crisis. After all y'all have done to me and my life, And that's when Bill walked up and he said, I thought I heard your voice. And Leslie said, well, speak of the devil and it shall appear. Then she turns back to Anita and told her she wants that girl to get home. I want that girl. She said, I want that girl. Leslie said, I want that girl, because Leslie don't know that girl name. Leslie says, I want that girl to get home. I did. Then she turns back to Bill and she says, but I hope you remember what this feels like. And I hope it haunts you. And plays repeat in your head, because I spent years terrified that you and your hellhounds would come and steal my baby. I was afraid to sleep at night, and I was alone. And Vernon said, this ain't the time, Leslie. Then she went to talking to the Lord. I didn't ask you for this, Lord. I didn't ask this. Let this child come home to this trifling, two-faced daddy of hers that is filled with all this hate. And Anita was like, that's enough. And then Bill just look at when she was standing up and praying. And they looking at her like, this fool crazy. I didn't realize they had two staircases from side to side here. I don't know how I missed that, but they had two staircases here. Bill rushed around there and grabbed Leslie and picked her up and carried her on up out of there. Just had to drag on out. And when she got outside, she said, I hope you remember what it feels like. And after that, Anita hugs Bill. Bill is getting what he needs from the Duprees. I'm glad for you, Bill. He needs them. Now, Chelsea is talking to Allison, and Allison comes in. She had taken out the trash. So she comes in there talking about what the night sky looks like. Well, you know what? If you want to tell me about the night sky, how about you let me go out there and go look at it? Huh? Let me go out there and go look at it then. Don't be telling me about, and I seen Andromeda, and I seen it, and I seen the Little Dipper, and I seen the four horse. Girl, I tell you what, let me go over there so I can see it. Let me out there, hang on, let me look. Let me see it too. If you start acting like you was in love, maybe she would untie you, girl. Yes, let's go outside and share. Oh my God, let's look at it one more time, baby. I will bop her, sock her, robot sock her, and be gone. She's like, we should be outside enjoying the stars on top of a blanket, looking up at the sky. And Chelsea told me, and you made me miss my party. And Allison said, that don't matter, girl. We're going to make other dreams come true. You ain't got to worry about that, girl. Don't worry about you missed your party. Don't worry about no party. Just focus on the future, girl. And your future's up here in this log cabin, it seems. This is where she want to stay. Sidebar. Somebody had liked me one time, and this is the kind of life they into, living in a cabin, and I had to say to them, I'm sorry. What about me? What about me says to you that I would like to live in a log cabin up in the woods, in the mountains, with you going fishing, and I'm supposed to skin them? You're going to shoot rabbits, and then, you're going to catch rabbits, and then I'm going to skin them? You're going to make me some house shoes made out of bear fur? I mean, what about me says to you that's the kind of life I want to live? Ain't nothing about me say that. Ain't nothing about me say that. Nothing. Not one little thing. Hold on one second. This me? Y'all see me in this middle circle? What about me says live in the woods? What about me says pick me to live in the woods? Huh? I want to live where the Duprees are. Okay? I ain't skinning no rabbits. I ain't shucking no peas. I ain't doing shucking no corn. I ain't shelling no peas. I did that when I was young. I ain't doing it. I don't want it. And he was a good man, Savannah. But please, sir, pick somebody that want to do all that ain't me. To pass me over. A nice man, though, but that ain't for me. Don't be asking me to come in, putting wood in a stove. Who gonna do that? Huh? It ain't gonna be me. Let me find where I was at in these pictures. Okay, I know we was over here talking about them. Okay, but anyway, Martin shows on up at Joey's, and he said he may have the information that he needs, but we all know it's gonna cost him, because everything with Joey is gonna cost you. It may cost you a knuckle, but it's gonna cost you. Now Chelsea, wait, where we at now? Hold on one second. Okay, now Danny tries to convince Dr. Montgomery to go on to work. She's like, I know you're tired, you've had a long day. We'll update you. Don't worry about it. Chelsea would want you to stay busy and go to work. She's like, so go on to work. Don't worry about it. She didn't want to go, but she went on and left. But look, this where things start taking an interesting turn. An interesting turn, darling. Darling. Danny started crying when she left, because she was left on her own, I guess. So she was in her motions, not emotions. She was in her motions, right? So once she leaves, she's standing there crying, and then Andre showed up again. Oh, stay with me, because this is where it started twisting and turning, twisting, turning, right? So Andre shows up again, and she's like, oh, you came back. And he was as confident to her as any player would be. Because, baby, a player going to take advantage of you being in your emotions, child. This is the time to strike and get you. Mm-hmm. That's how they get you. While you in your emotions, come on over here, let me help you get over with you. Mm-hmm. So while they was all wrapped up, baby, let me tell you, they all wrapped up in this embrace. Now, it wasn't nothing actual or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it was, they was hugged up. They was yoked up in here, okay? So while that's going on, Bill and Haley walked in the room. Now, let's see the picture. Let's look at the picture now, because, pictures give us some many words to the story. Bill is looking at that like, what in the hoop did boop? Haley is looking at him like, I know you ain't looking over there like that. What you looking like that for? And Danny and Andre don't even know that they're back there. They so into the, thank you so much for being here, Andre. And Bill is like, see, Bill done learned so much today. You done learned about your daughter, doing a couple things. Now you learning that your ex-wife been playing over there in the kiddie pool, swimming around. Swimming around, just backstroking and everything. Mm-hmm. What that old blues song say? I've been working, I've been stroking. That's what I've been doing. I've been stroking to the east, stroking to. Yeah, she been busy. She been busy. And you didn't know that, did you, Bill? But Haley's expression says it all. Ninja, what is you looking at? What you looking like that for? You better fix your face. Mm-hmm. Haley, girl, look at your man over here, all jelly, just jealous. You right, Frankie? He was heated. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Below Didi. She got her a tenderoni just like you. Need a tenderoni, a special kind of girl. You could mm-hmm. Got a tenderoni just like you. Tender. Just tender. Got us some tender too. Mm-hmm. All right, so so anyway, sidebar. I told y'all the stitches of Bill and Haley is coming apart a little bit at a time. You know, when you pull a stitch, it comes out one little piece at a time, until it ravels apart. So boom, another stitch has been pulled, meaning that it's going to cause problems, conversations, anger, all of that to happen. Bill may have nothing to be jealous about, real talk, but he is. Question is, why? Because he is. He don't like that. They going to have a conversation about that. You know how when an ex roll up to myself, what you doing talking to somebody? Excuse me, it is none of your business who I'm talking to. Okay? And when somebody is concerned about who you talking to, what that mean? What that mean when somebody's still concerned about who you talking to and y'all done broke up, divorced, moved on. But Linda said y'all better hit the like button. Hit the like button now. What that mean, grown up people, when somebody is concerned about what you doing? Because I know I don't care what my ex-husband doing. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Could be with 49 people at the same time. I don't care. And if I did care, oh, you don't think he want to be with her? Looking at that picture though, who it look like he want to be with right now? Real talk. Just looking at the picture, I'm just saying, cause he looking like somebody done stole his big wheel and riding it. But at either rate, one thing young school got to learn, baby, is old school be doing what it do. Old school be doing what it do. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. He want that old thing back. Did you hear his conversation today? I hate what I did. I know he was talking about his daughters, but I'm just saying, do you think he would have said that in front of Haley? I don't think so. When you catch my ex looking at me like that, I already know. Now, anyway, Nicole saw Bill drinking and looking over there at Danny and them again. What? Is that happening again? Is Bill over there looking over there again? Is this another scene? Bill still over there looking at her again? Huh? Bill still over there looking at her again, ain't it? Y'all see him? Yeah. See, sometimes you don't want what you got until somebody else want it, then you want it back. But a narcissistic person don't want you to not like them. So it may not be that Bill wants her back, but Bill wants her attention back on him. That's what he wants, because narcissists don't play that. You don't get to stop liking them. I'll put my experience up against what you know, because I see what the writers are writing. I see what they're putting down. Let's roll it back. Bill done hung up in Haley's face, told her she can't come over there, was hollering at her when she did get there, had his hands on Danny. He been all in Danny's face ever since then. Now he looking jealous. And we ain't done yet, because the turns are still a turning. So let me keep moving. So Nicole gives him a drink. She's like, gives him some tea. She's like, you need some tea because he's doing a little bit too much drinking. I've been drinking. She was like, no, let me give you some tea. And he's looking over there at Andre and Danny. And he was like, I see there's a lot of things I've not been aware of. Real talk, you really think Haley is all that? You really think that somebody leaving somebody for their wife the way he did, like that's cool? Because I don't understand why you keep trying to downplay Danny like, she was the problem. This man left his family. What part of this are you missing? That you got to be all against Danny because she was victimized by her husband. But you go ahead though. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, get down. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, get down. Okay, but anyway. So he over there looking at that, and he's like, I see it's a lot of things I'm not aware of. And Dr. Nicole said, well, after you did things the way that you did, you should have expected that people wouldn't be transparent with you anymore, especially not your ex. And he had to agree. But he over there looking, memories like the corners of my mind, misty water colored memories. That's what he looked like to me. No, these youngins ain't got no clue, KB. They ain't got no clue. You do not want to come up against old school. I'm telling you, old school will step back and let you do what you do for a minute. And a lot of times the men will still be paying the bills and things. Why they over there with you? And then when he get tired of you, he gonna come right back over there to that boy. Do you know know how many men will leave their wives and go mess around with somebody? He may move in with you, but he do not divorce his wife, because when he leave here, he intend for all his stuff to go to her. All of it. I'm saying in real life, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. So anyway, now of all things to happen, Ashley, I ain't said her name in a while. Ashley had come over to check on Naomi, which was nice. But oh Lord, Andre is there, right? So while she out there in the vestibule hugging on Naomi, checking on her friend, she looks in the distance and she see Andre and Danny all hugged up from the back. Hugged up from the back. Mm-hmm. So now we got Naomi, Ashley, Andre, Bill, and Haley all there together. All we need is Ted and Carlton. All we need is Ted and Carlton. Baby, we got a party. We got a card party then. We can play some chords then. We got a party. I need for Ted and Carlton to sashay up in here next. Lord, let it happen. Let it happen, Lord. Let it happen. Let it happen. Now, Kat let Jacob know that she went to see Joey, and he told her that, you know, that man dangerous. She was like, I don't care. What's done is done. So what did he say? She said, well, you know, he owns this dating service. And so he was able to get information on Allison. And he said he would share it if Martin came to see him. He was like, what? If Martin came to see him? So Joey and Martin get to the business. Here's what Joey wants. A favor for what he's done for him in the past. He said, you know, we never did settle up, you and me. And so we're going to need to level the playing field. No more middlemen where you and I are concerned. When I want something from you, I want a straight line to you. I don't want to have to go through nobody else. This is between you and me. And I will decide what and when it will be that you will help me. Martin ain't got no choice but to be like, okay. Now, crazy girl is over here talking about them going to the suite by and by together. Because if she hurts her, ain't going to be nobody here to help you. Ain't going to be nobody here to help you. Her eyes look pretty here. She said, ain't going to be nobody here to help you. And you're going to be handcuffed up in here. And you ain't going to. No, let me tell you something. If something happened to you, I'm going to figure out how to take this bed apart. And then I'm going to be up out of here. That's all that's going to be. I'm about to be dragging a bed through the woods. That's all. They're going to find me and this bed frame. That's all. She's like, so you don't want to do anything crazy. No one will be here to uncuff you. Well, the key in here somewhere, ma'am. I drag this bed around till I find it. And sidebar, has this child been allowed to use the bathroom yet? Has she had a bathroom break yet? Don't she have to uncuff you for that? Don't you know to tell her you got to use the washroom? Girl, I'm trying to help you get free. You got to think. You got to think big. Think big. So, anyhow, crazy girl said, you can't unalive me if you want to get free. But I'll be glad. Now listen what this fool said. She gonna tell her, but I'll be okay. Hey, Karina, I'll be okay if you end up having to consume my flesh for food, and then that way we'll be one. Yeah, she cray. You know, sidebar. No, I can't even tell y'all that story. It would have been funny though. But anyway. She was like, if you end up consuming my flesh for food, we'll finally be one. Yeah, girl, you crazy. Chelsea told her, but I'm hungry. Crazy girl said, well, you should have thought about that before you went flipping over the table. And I'm getting ready to go to bed. And she said, you ain't going to bed up in here. Because I'm about to be making noise all night up in here. You ain't about to get an ounce of rest up in here unless you about to go out to your car, or go for a walk, or go to a hotel. Because I'm about to be in here making noise all night long. And then she got up and put on her jacket. She was like, well, I'll just go get me some food. And she said, well, will you bring me something? She was like, nah, I ain't bring you nothing. But you know she's going to bring us something. You know she's going to bring us something. So she got up and left to go get food. Because earlier, she had been trying to reach for a telephone that she had left in the chair me find that picture. I think I had to delete that picture. Let's see. Anyway, there was a phone that was lying that she left laying in the chair. And I think this is also why Chelsea was trying to get her flustered and get her to leave so she wouldn't think about that, right? So anyway, she ended up leaving. And I was like, girl, did she leave that phone in the chair? So anyhow, in the vestibule, Ashley and Andre get a chance to talk. She's glad that he's there for Danny. Girl, why you lying? They both are the kind of people, Andre said, who like to help people. And when people need us, we're just there. Derek needs me, and now Danny needs you. So it's a good thing that we didn't try to move forward. Girl, y'all ain't done. Wait, what happened? Hold on. Oh, you got strep throat. Oh, okay, Karina. Well, I hope you feel better. I know that's painful, that strep throat is. So feel better. But thanks for stopping in for us too. So she's like, well, this is a good thing that we didn't end up getting together then. And that it's better off that we was friends. But baby, in the other room, real talk, Bill got his other hand on top of her hand now, holding that. Let me get a little close up for y'all. Boom, 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 boom. They was already holding hands, right? But Bill went and stuck his other hand on top of hers. And we all know when a man give you the two-handed hand hold. Yeah. That ain't regular hand holding. Am I wrong, men? Men, am I wrong? Men, am I wrong? Is the two-handed hand hold, I'm just saying, is that just, I'm just saying, men, help me out here, men. Men, help me out. Help me out. Help me out. He doing the two-handed, the hand over my hand over your hand hold. Like you already got my other hand, now put my other hand on top of your one. I'm just saying now, I'm just saying. These are like two people who used to love each other holding hands. That's like friends who used to love each other holding hands. That's, the two-handed hand hold, baby. I'm just saying now. Got his hand over there. He crying. At the same time, he crying. Because Danny is the woman who holds his emotions. And the woman who holds the emotions, honey, is the hand that rocks the cradle. That's the hand that rocks the cradle, dear. This is where he can let loose. He feels safe with Danny. He didn't think about that when he was just feeling good over there with Haley. Haley make him feel good. But Danny holds something that child will never hold. She just can't. Sorry. Yeah, Frank G, he still loves her. Maybe even he didn't realize he did. Sometimes you're going through a thing and you need to sit your tail down somewhere till you finish going through it. But at either rate, he's crying because he says he wants a chance to fix things with his daughters. And he said to her that he regrets what he did to his family. Could he say that in front of Haley? Do y'all think he could say that in front of Haley? I regret what I did to my family. Because listen, let me break this down for you. This is the way I would see it if I was Haley and my man said this. If you regret what you did, because you was telling me that you felt justified when you was trying to pursue me, you was telling me that, Danny knew it was over. See, because, they all tell the same story, right? She don't talk to me. This is what every man say when he cheats. She don't talk to me. She don't cook for me. She don't give me none. This is what every married man that want to cheat story. Bill just didn't cut it off in time. He kept going with it, right? So I'm just saying now, this the hand that's rocking the cradle. But could you as a wife stand here and your husband say about, I regret what I did to my family and to those girls and how they look at me now? Because what that means is I am a part of the regret that you feel. You regret me. Do you not get that? For you to say that you regret what you did, I am part of what you did. You think he don't regret the part that just involves her? No, he's expressing regret. He said, I regret what I did. Not I'm sorry. I regret what I did to my family and to these girls and how they looking at me. He was massaging that hand. He was, Doris. He was massaging it. He was. I've been like, get your hands off of me, man. You too big and fine for all that. You talking to me while you rubbing on my hand and crying. But at either rate, he wants a chance to fix it when they find his baby. He's going to fix things. Because he can't take the disappointment that's in their eyes when they look at him. Mm-hmm. Now, the girl did leave the phone. And Chelsea trying everything. Chelsea, I'm going to tell you something, girl. You on my nerve. Because you just ain't thinking. You're not thinking. Do you see that blanket that's at the end of the bed? Do you know you could grab that and hit that phone till that phone fell out of there? Do you know, girl, do you know you could toss the blanket thing around the leg of the chair and pull the thing over to you? You ain't thinking. You could reach the other chair that's in front of you, reach that chair and put that chair over there and pull that chair over there. Because the door said, the Belinda said, y'all better hit the like button. 75 of you in here. 55 likes. She said 54 likes, she says. But at either rate, right? This child was getting on my nerve. Now, I do want you to get free, but girl, you're not thinking. Is that a belt you got on? You could get free. You ain't trying hard enough. She finally just broke down and started crying. She finally broke down and started crying.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
Hey, you! Oh, where's you going? Where's you going? Where you click like? You don't follow me? I don't care. Click like. You don't be scrolling past my stuff. Click the like and the share and stuff right now. Right. Hey, you! I love you. Click it.
And now for the hit the like button song. We have 59 likes and 79 people watching. So 77 people watching. So we need to get it to at least 62. So 3 people, I need you to hit the like button. La 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 la. Hit the like button. La 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 la. We're at 60. We need 2 more people. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hit the like button, please. La 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 la. 2 people, please hit the like button. La da 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 da. Da, 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 da. 62. Thank you so very much. I love y'all. I do. I love you. Let us celebrate that. Why don't we?
Check it. Check it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Thank y'all so much for hitting the like button. I love y'all real big. And I really do. I really, really do. Okay, so the last thing that happened on today's episode was that Jacob gets a text from Martin that they got the information that they need and it's been emailed. And so he just hopes that, what's his name? Jacob hopes that it didn't cost Martin too much, but you already know it did. And Kat said, it don't matter what it costs. See, you can say that, little spoiled child, because you don't even know what it's done cost him. And you know she don't care. It got them closer to finding Chelsea, and that's all that mattered to your little spoiled, self-centered little self. This girl don't care nothing about what it's done cost this man. All she cares is that this child ain't got free. But they got the information, so let's get to it. All right, y'all. So let's dig deeper into the episode and let's think about some things that we saw today. Got a couple things written out for you. Want to hear it? Here you go. All right. And then I can look at some of you guys' comments as we go. Now, I have a question for you guys. Is Haley desperate for the Duprees as Bill? Because remember at the beginning, all she wanted was for them to let her back into the fold. Naomi, why can't we still be friends? And Danny, you know you was like a mother to me, and blah 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 blah. You know, all she wanted was to get back into the good graces. But now she's saying it's Bill. But I'm sorry, with the way she was all fell into Dr. Nicole's arms today, do you think that Haley wants to be back into the good graces of the Duprees just as much as Bill? Do you? What y'all think about that? Is Haley as desperate for the Duprees' attention as Bill is? I think they are a couple that both of them as a couple want to get back in there. One ain't more guilty than the other. That's what I think. Linda said Haley wants back in. I think she does too. I think she does too. Both of Chelsea's hands are handcuffed, so why? Yeah, they're not. Both of them are not handcuffed. Mm-hmm. She got one hand free. That's what I'm saying, girl. Pull the bed. Because, baby, that bed will be flying across the room. They need more bodyguards around them so nobody can walk up on them. I'm about to tell you, they got enough. Hey, Dimitri also as well. I'm sure she feels isolated. She's starved for attention. But she could be friends with Leslie. Now they about to be neighbors. And she ain't no better than Leslie because she done moved in the neighborhood herself with that foolishness. Yeah, somebody need a guard dog. Y'all need some German shepherds. I don't know about these other dogs, but German shepherds is all about you and biting people in your honor. Okay, that's what a German shepherd gonna do. Somebody who you want me to bite right here, bite them, bite right here. German shepherd is there to do what it do. Okay. So I agree that I think that, hey, Jacqueline, I agree that I think that she wants to be in just as bad as Bill. All right, here's another question for you guys. Haley was sitting up there. This is the part that was interesting to me today. So this is just what I'm laying on. Sorry to any that it may offend, but I've got to talk about it. Okay, so when this moment right here happened, right? She looked him up and down. What did that look mean, y'all? When she looked him up and down, what did that mean? What did that mean in y'all opinion? She's secure. Did this mean she's secure? Do she look not worried to y'all? Get back to these comments. She's looking at his reaction. She ain't happy. If Martin gets caught in Joy's mess, okay, we'll be back to that. This was an insecure stare, like what you looking at? Because she didn't keep her eyes on the hug, and she looked at him, and she was like, "What? Oh, that's gonna be a discussion later. That's what we gonna talk about it later. Look." Terry says she know it's over. Do you think she should feel threatened? All right. We're going to come back around to Leslie now. Okay. Last piece we want to hit on a little bit here. And I want y'all to pay attention to the question. Okay. Pay attention to the question. Dimitri said, how is Bill upset and you married to your child, Brad? I don't know, but men want you and them too, if they can. Some. I ain't gonna say all, because I do not think all men are dogs. I do not. All right, so pay attention to this question now, because I'm asking a specific question. So let's put aside Leslie's timing, okay? Because we know the timing is crappy, okay? But let's put the timing aside. The things that Leslie said to Bill about her hoping that he suffered the same way that she did, and how he did her, that she had to walk around worried about her child being kidnapped by him, because don't forget that Bill had made that threat. Okay. And she said, all those years I had to walk around scared about my baby being taken. And I was alone out here in the world by myself at that time, just me and her. The sleepless nights that I had worrying that you were going to show up and do something to my child and take my baby. Was she really wrong to show up and tell this man how she felt in this moment? I mean, she was bold, in my opinion. It was very bold of her to show up and do it. But Bill had done that to her. So was she justified in what she said? I'm not asking about her timing. I'm saying, was she justified in what she said? Now, we ain't asking why now. And we ain't talking about the attention. We're talking about strictly what she said. Was she justified in what she said? What Bill was going through is what he had put her through. What Bill was going through is what he had put her through the potential of going through. And she said, the feeling that you have right now, this fear of not knowing, this fear of hoping that your child, you put me through the same thing. You put me through the same thing for years, looking over my shoulders, because you said that you would find me and you would steal my child. She said that to his face. She said that to Bill's face. And Bill ain't never denied that. No, she said that to Bill's face, and Bill ain't never denied that he said that. Okay, are we sure that he threatened to find a living baby and harm? Hold on. Not harm it. He said that he would steal it, is what he said. Hey, Jasmine. He said he would steal it, is what he said. We'll come and we'll find you and we'll get that baby. Bill has never denied anything that he did to her. And she confronted Bill and said that to Bill. She also told the same thing to Ted. And remember, Ted asked him, did he do that? Because Ted didn't know that he had said that. And he said, well, yeah, but I was trying to take care of the business. No, Bill did that. There's no question that Bill did that. Bill did that. So Doris says, are we sure he threatened to find a baby and harm her? She doesn't seem like she's scared of him. He was scared back then. We're not talking about now. She got that little money now. But she might have been when she first had a baby. Or stole the baby, whichever way it go. But Bill did make these threats now. No, because she has no proof. No, Bill said it. First of all, she lying like a rug, putting 20 on 10. She ain't a bit more worried about Bill doing anything to her. Not now. He made this threat when she first was pregnant, and he came and paid her off for her to leave Ted's life. He told her that if she didn't get rid of the baby, that he would have her hunted down, and that they would take the baby. And she said that you had me scared all those years about something happening to my child, and now you're experiencing the same thing. Now her timing was terrible. Do y'all think he meant what he said all those years? I don't know, because Bill is the person to show up and say stuff, but it's not a question of if I believe you. If you say stuff, you say stuff. I mean, somebody tell you, like, okay, like, listen, I had a friend that was a bus driver, right? And what ended up making her not drive the bus anymore, she had been through a lot of things, because being a bus driver is hard, but some guy attacked her, tried to attack her on the bus. So he did attack her on the bus. And then he told her, I'm going to find you, because I know, he said, you drive this route. And he says, so I'm going to find you. And when I do, I'm going to unalive you. My friend quit her job over stress. She was like, I can't take this anymore. I cannot take this anymore, because bus drivers get attacked. And so I'm just saying, it's not a question of, do I believe? All a person has to do is make you think that what if, once they put the what if in your head, right? Jasmine said Bill never denied trying to run her out of town. He did not. What child wasn't missing? Her child wasn't missing, but she was afraid that her child would go missing, because he threatened to kidnap her baby. All right, Karina, good night. Steven said that's all she ever do is lie. He's a lawyer, don't confirm or deny. Dana is overly dramatic. However, the fact that Bill has not yet denied her claims speaks volumes. Besides that, it's his word against hers. No, he told Ted that he did tell her that. Leslie's verbal attack towards Anita and Bill are the cold, hard truth. Yes, right, Peaceful. That's the only point I'm making. I'm not saying if she's right or wrong. What I'm saying is that Bill did do that to her. Now, let's talk about her time. Okay? Now that it seems that Leslie would never let her guards down against her, she was justified in her statement. At this point, she is thick-skinned, and as thick as a rhinoceros, she will never be pierced. Yes, Leslie is justified saying what she said to Bill. She wasn't scared to blackmail Ted. That's different now. She's older now. This is some years later. So yeah, you threatened a kitty cat. She's a grown lion now. I don't believe a word coming out of her manipulative mouth, but he said he did it to Ted. Remember Ted when it said, and you threatened her, you threatened her, and he was like, well, I did what I needed to do, so to get rid of, to neutralize the situation. He did do that. It is not a question that Bill did that. Bill did that. It's just that Ted did not tell him to do that, and Ted didn't know he had done that. Leslie was a young back then, and I do believe she was scared. Yeah. I think that she was made to be a lion, baby. She got up and she was like, I'm ready to roar. She's making all this about her, and yeah, now she's wrong. Her timing is wrong. Don't nobody need all this right now. But then again, maybe this is when she wanted to hit Bill while he was hurt. Sometimes people want to get you when you tender. Mm-hmm. Chelsea missing. Eva was snatched up. I don't even believe that Eva's her child. I done told y'all, I think she switched them babies out. That's not the same in my opinion. I think she was working at the hospital in that Miss Lulu wig, and she went in there and switched them babies out. That's what I think. I think you meant Cat, now Chelsea. I probably did. Good evening, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers in my. Hey, Miss Lil. Her child, Cat or Eva? Her child is her child is Eva. But I think Cat is really her daughter. If she was so afraid, you wouldn't show back up with a diabolical plan. Yes, you would. Crazy folks do. They sit and they think about it, and they think about it, and they think about Cat, right? How Cat can't let nothing go. Think about if Cat had something she was mad about for 25 years. 25 years, I done had a chance to think about every day what I would do and what I should have said and how I should have handled if I ever run into you again and what I'm going to do. That's what happened. Cat don't let nothing go neither. Bill does what he's supposed to do. Crazy lady always getting a rise out of people. That's her game. It is. Now on her timing couldn't be worse. I just want them to fix Leslie's character. I just need them to fix Leslie's character. I don't want her to be this. I kind of agree with who was it that said? I think it was Bobby Wobbie that said she's too comical. Like, but I love Leslie. Don't get me wrong. But I just need them to tweak her character and let her be more Diane Carrolish. Now I'm telling you. I'm saying he didn't say it. I don't believe. I'm not saying he didn't say it. I don't believe she was afraid after all these years. Oh, she didn't say she was scared now. She said she was scared then. She said she spent all those years afraid that they would show up. You know, so when your baby is little like that, like when her baby was little, couldn't speak for yourself, can't, you know, she was afraid that they would snatch her baby up and just leave with it. That's what she's saying. She's not saying she's afraid now. She ain't scared of nobody now. I think Bill was trying to scare her. Yeah, I don't believe he would have done it, but he shouldn't have said it. Poor Bill. They always getting Bill to do their dirty work. Wait, Leslie been a manipulator for years. Remember when that lady said about her stealing her man? Now I ain't saying she worth a doggone. Now I know she ain't worth a doggone. I know she ain't worth a doggone. Now y'all already know she ain't now. But I need them to fix her character. Yes, I don't even see her as a villain anymore. Miss Jen, I don't believe she was ever afraid. She was probably scared because she switched babies. See, look, Ted didn't fall in love with the Leslie that she is now. This woman changed. So she could have been scared back then. This ain't who Ted fell in love with. She was different. She was younger. She was different. Now she real crazy. See, now Veronica, right there, what you just said, she probably was scared because she had switched babies. Boom. I agree with that. Now I agree with that. I don't agree with that. Eva has been Leslie's whole card all of her life. Leslie was all about the Benjamins. KB, mommy, I don't even know if I mentioned that you had lost your a family member. I don't want to get too deep into your business on here, but that's why she had been MIA for a couple of days. She'd been traveling for the loss of a family. So our condolences to you and to your family. All right. Well, y'all, that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. I done been on here playing with y'all much longer than I had intended to. Y'all know I got stuff to do. I got to get this brunch together. Y'all know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. But hey, here's what I want you to know. I do appreciate the fact that you guys come over here and you hang out with me on a daily basis and that the community is growing. We're getting closer to our 3,000 subscribers. We are at 23 something now. Let me look. I'll tell you guys where we are for subscribers. We are 28. So we're getting there slowly but surely. We're a little less than 700 subscribers away from making it there. Remember that we will have an upcoming interview with someone connected to the show. I don't want to talk about it too much. I already, some of y'all already know. But when that interview is announced, I'm looking for y'all to show up and show out that night. I'm looking for y'all to show up and show out that day now. Tonight, Linda, because I don't know when this is going to happen, I need to run a test on, and KB, if you got a minute, because I know B-Lo got business. Anyway, I need to do a quick live on Facebook to figure a couple things out in case we need to do that interview. Hey, E-Daddy, in case we need to do that interview via Facebook and not StreamYard. So I need to take a look at something. Okay, hey, KB, I need to take a look at something. So probably when I end this live, I'll probably do another live just to run a test on a couple things so that I'll know how to do that in case we need to use Facebook, because I don't think I've done a live straight through Facebook. I think I did test it one time, but I just need to take a look at it again because I'm not sure. Belinda says, E-Daddy said, wait, hold on. This was a good episode, but I believe tomorrow and Friday will be better. I don't know if I could take no more. Because listen, if Carlton walk in that house, and if Ted walk in that house, I need for everybody to be there and counted for and in attendance. And then we got a show. KB Mommy, my dear sis, my heartfelt condolences for the loss of your loved one. I know what you're going through. And Eva, really Ted's daughter? Is Eva really Ted's daughter? I think, yeah, the DNA that's confirmed, but what we gonna find out is Leslie her mama. Because I think Leslie switched these children at birth. I keep hearing about Passions. I don't want to see no more daytime show because this is eating up all my time. Yeah, y'all, my husband looking crazy like it's bedtime. Girl, you go in there and go to bed. Bye, Mr. B-Lo DD. Tell your wife to get off this thing and go to bed. All right. That's what I like. See, when you got a household, when he go to bed, you go to bed. So we got to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. You can lay in here and scroll on the phone, but when he go to bed, I'm going to bed too. It's the way I do it too. All right, y'all. Don't forget to grab your membership so that you can learn the membership strut and the membership what is that? The dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you got to learn that dance now, that line dance. Redhead Cat also sends her condolences as well. Tomas will pop up tomorrow. We don't need Tomas. We do not need Tomas. We need Ted and we need Carlton to come to the front of the room. We don't need him. All right, you guys, before we get out of here, please take a moment to thank my mods who are so fabulous. Thank you, Mod Squad.
Thank you, Mod Squad. KB Mommy, Destiny H, B-Lo Didi, and Cousin Linda. Thank you.
All right, you guys, we got some things that we're going to be doing coming up soon, especially for those in the membership. Like I said, we're going to have a little membership meeting for those that can attend, and we're going to make some decisions about what we want to happen with the memberships. Like, what do you really want out of the memberships while I figure it out as well. Raven Maniac 1 also says my condolences to you and to your family. And Veronica sends her thank you to the Mod Squad. So I thank you guys for coming over here, hanging out. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know what time I'll be on. Honestly, I hope I get to do this early because I miss Tony Lynn. We cannot let Tony Lynn fall to the wayside because we over here in the evening time. So as much as I can, I want to do these early so he can be a part of what we got going on. I miss it when he's not here. So we want to make sure that we, get things together I get things together so we can have him over here. So don't y'all forget 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock usually was the time that we were going. So I'm going to try to do one early. Hopefully maybe tomorrow we can do that. Okay. And hey, listen, I do hope you're having a great day. And if not, please remember that there's still time. Why not do what you can to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.